it just tore my putting green out of my yard. So anyway, I introduced myself, and the rest is history. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's exactly what he was saying. Yeah, just tore out a putting green, and that is our specialty. We do synthetic turf. Turf Evolution's a national company. We have 44 Home Depot stores for here in Houston, but we can do soccer fields to putting greens that we're going to put in for his backyard. A lot of people in the older, especially Heights area, we just finished a really nice home up where you have the old growth trees. You can't put grass in. People keep trying to put turf in there. Home Depot keep telling you, we love Home Depot, but they keep telling you put more grass. It won't grow. No sunshine. Come call us. We'll give you a nice front turf. Green for 365 days out of the year. Don't have to mow, water. Obviously, like California, they can't ship enough of it there. It's going to happen everywhere, so it gives value to the property. But we do free estimates, so anybody that you know that's looking for projects, backyard areas, right around the pools. Like I said, for your golf enthusiasts, it's fantastic. I mean, I love his. He's got the pool in the middle. He's got the chippy green on one side, putting on the other. And go, I want to come watch this. That's a long
Rubber balls.
Yeah, the neighbors are like, you're gonna do what? So if you guys know anybody, need anybody that needs synthetic turf, we've got, like I say, Dallas Cowboys. We did their practice field. We were on the Philadelphia Eagles, the Buffalo Bills, but 8-year warranty on the product. Like I said, the big thing is it gives value to your properties. So if anybody knows somebody that wants to add value to their properties or get a putting green in the backyard, send them my way.
Awesome.
Any questions for you?
Can you paint my backyard?
Okay. With turf.
Kurt.
Do you put any short holes in the Cowboys practice field?
Some sort of poison. Kelly, over there by Gary, right there in the corner. Come in, next to home. Okay, awesome. I have to thank you very much. Thank you guys for being part of it. We'll do everything we can to help you. So part of this is, we talked about you make a commitment to attend at least 11 meetings a year. You can send someone, that's fine. If you can't make it, though, we'd love to see you. And that you're going to refer, 8 to 12 people a year. And we're glad to have you. So keep in mind that you got to spend a little time on the website and click on the videos. Everybody know where those are? Danielle can show you. If not, Danielle is actually putting this on Periscope right now. Have anybody ever heard of Periscope? Huh? It's an app. It's really bizarre. I don't even know how to describe it. It's sort of a combination of Vine and Facebook, and people can follow you, but it's all over the world. And so you video and you, I guess, up Periscope, and people see what we're doing. And so we spread the word about networking action. Is that a good definition?
It's a live broadcast.
Yeah.
Hey,
Danielle.
I love it.
Right now in Syria, there's a lot of people that are concerned about network action. Okay, Gary, I've had a couple of people ask, is there any way we can get together twice a month? And I said, hell, I have a hard time getting right here once a month. But I would love for us to get together more often. So our unofficial home Gary has made for us is at the Band Jam. If you haven't been, you're missing it. I mean, there's enough people in here. Last time there were 4 or 5 of us there. Neil, John, sorry, you were coming with your Rick, weren't you? Sorry. Dan was there. Anyway, Gary, tell them about Band Jam. Tell them the standing date and your standing offer. Please.
Okay. Band Jam is something that's been going on now for about 3. Stand up. I am standing up.
Stand up.
Band Jam is something that's been going on for about 3.5 years now. Those who came last time, probably about 250 people came through. And all of these are business owners, bankers, attorneys, CPAs, and such. And it's become a party. It can be the kind of networking event you want it to be. I mean, my opinion is you meet about 5 or 6 people there, you get some cards, and you build some relationships. But we have live music. I have a complete music studio in my office. And so we have live music. We also have an acoustic room going where there's probably 20 or 30 people in there doing sing-alongs. And we have free beer, free wine, and always plenty of food. And it's free. So, I'll be glad, Scott, to put up a networking action sign or something there.
And I'll help you with that. I appreciate it.
If we could get something for a DVD, I mean, we have a running DVD that I can get Matt registered to add that onto the DVD, the running thing that goes on the large TV in the library. and we can do that as well.
Great, thank you, Gary. So I know where I get that sign, right, Leslie?
Yes.
Okay, I'll grab it. There
Second
we go.
Thursday every month, 5:30.
One more time, it's the what?
Second Thursday of every month.
Second Thursday every month, 5:30, you get food and a glass of wine, and it's awesome. It's great people. I mean, I really enjoy meeting the people.
And if you play a musical instrument, man, it's a jam. So all you do is just come in, plug in, and play. There's always room for somebody to play music and sing. So
Great, thank you, Gary. So that's our second meeting of the month. You can give yourself payment points for that meeting. Maybe we need to put a Van Jam payment point up there. That's an idea. All right. Okay, so actually, everybody in the group gets emails except my man Tyler. So I have to owe him a public apology. And where's hey, turn around and ask Rob if I put him up to that, if I had anything to do with his pizza post.
That's it? Man, best pizza. Right after I said, I'm not giving you emails.
So I text Tyler and I say, are you coming to Beaver to put your butt out? And he goes, if I got a freaking email from you, maybe I'd know about it. And so I go to Danielle, we had left a 0 out of his email. So he wasn't hearing from us for the last 3 months. Last time we bought his
And then I can hear I was
And I'm like, you're
in
the,
there.
you're the,
And
Okay.
I was sorry, but then the host said, okay.
we're just gonna pass this stuff around so it doesn't get cold. And I'll bring some quesadillas. You got a fork here? Is there a fork on each table? Go ahead, Holly, if you will. All right. So Tyler, I'm sorry. I'm gonna start your membership over again right now. Okay. Danielle's gonna pay for your first 4 months.
Not funny.
All right. So what I want to do is, I had an opportunity, an occasion yesterday. Suzanne and I bumped into each other. I heard her talking, and we were visiting. And Suzanne says, "Yeah, I'm trying to get involved with credit unions." And I felt like I really knew a lot about what she does and what the law firm is looking for. We're going to hear more from her in a little bit about that. But bottom line is, I didn't know she had a background with credit unions, and she was looking for credit unions. And I think there's something that all of us have that the other people in the room don't know about. So what we want to do is we're going to take about 20 minutes and just individually, whoever would like to volunteer, I want as many people as they can to tell me about a brag, something you've done for a recent client, okay, that was over and beyond the call, or it might, but what the bottom line is going to express to us is some of the things that you can help people with. So who wants to start? Holly. You want to start?
Oh, sure.
Go.
I'm serving.
That's right.
Okay, well, I'm doubling as a waitress now. The last couple of weeks, I've had a couple of interesting scenarios in real estate, and I had one client who called me, like, as a friend of mine, at the last minute and said, I have to find a place to live in like a week. I have to be out of my house. And I'm like, excuse me? And she said, I have to be out of my house in a week. Like, they've already extended it. I can't do anything about it. Can you please help me? I said, okay. So I kid you not, we were out looking at houses almost 10 o'clock for nights in a row because she couldn't leave her office until 7 every day. So I would meet her. I would take, even if Gavin and my child had to come with me, and like, we're going to look at houses. It would be dark. Some of them didn't have electricity, which probably wasn't the safest thing, but we had, her daughter was with us, and so we'd go in and look, and we were just, she was putting in application after application, because right now with leases, especially towards the end of the month, they just go so fast. And so we put in probably 4 applications within about a week and a half, and tonight, all of them. She's like, what am I going to do? And I said, you got to have a plan B. We're going to find something, but you got to have a plan B. And I said, you may have to put your stuff in storage for a week or 2, and you're going to have to stay, maybe in an extended stay. I'm happy to help you find something. But, let's just have a plan B in your head so that we can move forward. And the day that she was supposed to be out of her house, the guy was bringing her the keys at 5:30 that afternoon because we were trying to get all the paperwork. The owner of the home was in China. So his hours were like, 12 hours ahead of us or something. So getting signatures, he said, I can't let her in the house until we have a signature. And he got the signature at 4:30. We got her the keys at 5:30 and got her in the house, and the moving truck arrived at 5 o'clock. So we made it happen. But it was difficult.
So what I gathered from that, Marcia Turner is the 202 million. You're the late night realtor.
Yes.
Right?
But it just you just help whoever is in need at the time. That's the important thing. Finding them a place to live.
Awesome. Okay, who's got another brag? Brian.
I'll jump up there real quick. So I work for Level 3 Communications. We do internet, phones, network security. I don't know if you've heard of this or not. We're not like Comcast and AT&T who does residential and stuff like that. So, anyways, I had a credit union, Shell Federal, that I was going after, and I've been trying to get in contact with them for a few weeks. Finally got the guy today, and he says we recently signed up with Comcast on a 5-year agreement. So there's not a whole lot of opportunity here, but we did order one of our data centers as a backup. And I'm having a hard time getting it installed. Can you help me? Sure, why not, right? There's no opportunity for me to do anything. It's already been sold. He's in a long-term contract. I'm going to help him find out whatever he can do. What he doesn't know is that we do a lot of stuff outside of phones and internet, like security, like co-location, cloud services, and things like that. So there will be opportunity to talk to him about other stuff, but nothing that he thinks we can talk about now. So anyways, for those of you who think that all salespeople in telco is out there just to get a buck real quick, I'm not like that. I'll help people in any way I can for the long-term business. So anyways.
Awesome. Great job. One of the things you can talk to us about is Suzanne DeVos.
Yeah, and that's-
Okay, Carl, I know you got a brag.
Thank you. Hey everybody, my name is Carl Loop. I'm a business coach and also offer Take Action workshops. And I want to talk about the Take Action workshop. A friend of mine had a team of about 8 people, and they were having communication breakdowns. There were a lot of white areas that weren't getting ownership or action or any progress on things weren't moving. So I created a workshop called 4 Keys to a Wow Workplace, and went in and delivered that to his team, and it had to do with empowerment, communication, leadership, and performance. And at the end of it, they felt opportunity to own these areas that were just sitting and not getting attention, and to start talking again, communicating again. So I also got a rating of 10 out of 10 from all 8 people there.
Thank you, Dan, on home. Okay, who's got a brag? Go.
So last week, our friend Neil here needed ink for his printer, and so I took the order, put the order in. Then I found out I missed the cutoff time. Now I promised Neil he would have his ink the next day. So first thing in the morning, I put the order through, went to the warehouse, picked up what he needed, went to his office, dropped it off.
Delivered it in the pouring rain.
Delivered in the pouring rain.
Nice.
And then I thought about this, and I thought, well, a lot of people need office supplies that network in action. So me and Scott set up a partnership. My website is direct.indoff.com. The login is office supplies at networkinaction.com. Password is network. Everything is set up as a group, so everybody here gets the pricing as a Fortune 500 company would. And since it's the whole group, everyone gets the buying power of the whole group.
That includes toner, printer,
Yeah,
paper,
anything you need, and then what I specialize in, doing this 20 years, is the hard to get items. If you can't find it, if you think you're paying too much, or you can't find that ribbon, or you can't find, and I still have them, is the actual typewriter ball that goes to the IBM electric. Yeah, so anything hard to get, I specialize in that.
Yeah, I got one.
Y'all have shredders?
Yeah, yes sir.
I have the client, I do some merger and acquisition work for small businesses. And last week, I saved a couple around $60,000 on the purchase of a business. And the best thing is that I referred this same client to 2 people in here. So we're going to share the wealth of this client. So
Who else has a brag? Go, Vicki.
I hate to say this, but please don't do this to me, but I got a call Monday that a client needed imprinted items Tuesday at 12.
Oh, wow.
And they got them.
Okay, so what I thought we'd do, yes, sir. Go, Booster.
Hi, everybody. My name is Moose Rosenfeld, and I appreciate your invitation to join y'all today. I have a Galleria franchise for Network in Action. I just finished my 2nd month, and I'm at 22 members. And, awesome group of people, too. 18 years ago, I was at KILT, 610 Sports Radio, and I was looking for a charity to get involved with, to give back, and I fortunately teamed up with Texas Children's Hospital. We created a golf tournament. We took to them, called it Bad Pants Open. We have 400 golfers that dress up really badly, and we raise money for the newborn center. We write checks. We have 400 golfers. We write checks for $400,000 plus after expenses, and we're 17 years. We're at $4 million net that we raised for the hospital for the newborn center. So, it's my brag.
Raise your hand if you're playing in that tournament this year.
All right.
John just got recruited. John said yes before I told him the price. That's all we do. Make sure we close the sale. So Moose is doing a great job. They've had their second meeting, and it's going well. He has a very high-powered group. Okay, so you may see one or two of his members, and I'm going to give you guys a chance to introduce yourself in 1 second. Okay, you may see a member that you're not familiar with on the site. Daniela, can you go there, please, sir? So we've labeled these Mohicans for right now, like the last of the Mohicans. Okay, we may come up with a better name, but right now that's what it is. Okay, so right now, David, Linda, and Spaceman is a Mohican. Okay? Mr. Mallon's company is a Mohican. What is a Mohican? A Mohican is someone who what they're doing is sort of different, where every Network in Action chapter won't have a member that's doing what he does or what Mike Mallon does. So we're allowing them with the technology to be referred. So if you log into your app and you hit the Greater Heights and you scroll and you're going to have a company that needs front to back everything about security, then you'll see Mike Mallon's company on there. If you have a garage need for space and closets, you'll see David on there, okay? So some companies can be a Mohican, meaning they can be in multiple groups. They'll attend one group, so they'll pick one group to come to. Mike goes to Moose's meetings. But it gives us the ability to refer. Now, why would we want to refer to them? Number one, we know they've been checked out. Number two, we know they're committed to Network in Action and the referrals. And three, you're going to receive the same points for referring someone in this room that you do outside the room, and that keeps you from getting a phone call and a cup of coffee from me saying you're not doing anything. And then having you tell me that, well, I'm not getting any emails. Damn, I hate freaking. God, I was ready to. Anyway, so, this is all about helping everybody grow businesses and making sure that we get the return on investment that we've all made. So that's what those are, and you'll see them in there. Go ahead, Danielle, and just show it. Just click on the Heights group, if you will.
I was just showing that was David's profile, and it shows that he's part of all those groups.
Okay, so go ahead and go to Find Professionals or Buy Professionals, something like that, and just show one of them if you can.
Something went wrong. Try it.
Is that Siri's sister?
Cortana.
That didn't sound like a Siri I talked to. Yeah.
That sounds like my computer.
Sounds like my computer.
All right, so you'll see people when you're referring primarily on the smartphone app, or go ahead and pass a referral and roll down to somebody.
Okay. This is my profile, so I'm kind of a Mohican, so you're going to see everybody from every group. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So if you see someone's name that you don't recognize, just know that they're in another Network in Action group.
Refer one to me.
Yeah, okay? So, any questions about Mohicans? Okay, Ms. DeBose, I'm going to give you the floor. Stan's going to talk to us for about 8 to 10 minutes about Hanson LaPorte, what they're doing, what they're looking for. She's under a lot of pressure. Y'all know she's an attorney by trade and has decided in this next part of her life, or however long it is, to do marketing for the firm. And they're like wanting some action, so we got to help her get some action. So I said, well, let's take a few minutes and tell everybody what you do as much as you can. When she finishes, we're going to go back to brag. So it's going to give you a few minutes to think about a brag, okay?
Yeah, be thinking about me before you start thinking about yourself. My name is Suzanne DeBose. I know a lot of you have gotten to hear from me entirely too much for the last couple of months. But surprise, surprise, I work for lawyers who, for some reason or another, expect things that for me to sink the world and get all the businesses I can possibly get in 60 days, and I'm like, you guys need to settle down. So Scott, if they don't understand how this works, all of us are out there and hitting the pavement and stuff like that, and know that it takes some time to meet people and create relationships and the touches and all that kind of stuff. But lawyers can be lawyers. So Scott's been wonderful and allowed me to visit with you all again today a little bit so I can be a little clearer about some of the things we're looking for. It's the firm's name is Hanson Laporte, and again, as I said before, we pretty much covered just about anything except for maybe immigration. But let me give you some ideas of what that kind of looks like. So one of the things that came up yesterday was I'm going after credit unions. Anybody that knows anybody at credit unions or at banks like Allegiance over here, I have represented Bank of America, Compass, Frost. We've had all kinds of cases from creditors' rights issues, and this is before I got here, and this firm does this as well. So commercial litigation, right? So creditors' rights, collections issues, but litigation, it never fails. Poor credit unions and banks tend to get some of the most frivolous lawsuits filed against them because they think that they're the deep pockets, right? So I've had to defend Bank of America against a case where somebody says that their toothbrush got stolen out of their safety deposit box. I've represented a bank in connection with a case where the guy went to Whataburger and he used his debit card to purchase food and got allegedly salmonella poisoning and sued the bank because he used his debit card without notation.
He should have lifted his credit card.
Right. So there's litigation, frivolous lawsuits. There's also oftentimes issues with the assets, you know, that banks have, that Debbie knows, and that we try to get back for them, foreclosures, things like that, personal property rents and sequestration, all these kinds of different things in connection with credit unions and the financial institutions. We also help contractors. So I'm working on a big push towards contractors and spent this afternoon with a whole bunch of engineers and contractors drinking at lunch too. So they're really easy to communicate with.
They were drinking.
It's amazing to me. They have an 11 o'clock every third Thursday of the month, and we go down there, and boy, they seem to like me more, and I couldn't figure out what the scoop was. It was because they had an open bar at the deal. So I'm getting to do some, I've done construction litigation for them. We also review contracts. We create and prepare contracts. And then when you have a contract dispute, we can handle the litigation side on that. One of the great things about lawyers that have both the transactional side and the litigation side is that we see what's coming down the pipe 10 miles down the road and can be preemptive on behalf of clients and protect them before we have to get to litigation. One of the greatest things, in my opinion, about Hanson Laporte, and the reason why I went with them, and I assure you, I did not pick them lightly. We've been talking for over 3 years about becoming over there. And it's because we have the same mindset on how to treat clients. We are not here to nickel and dime our clients. In fact, if you guys know if somebody's got a legal issue and you want to call me up and just have them talk to whoever the person in the firm is that handles that area, they'll talk to them. They're not going to get an initial consultation fees and all this crazy stuff. Their goal is to develop that long-term relationship with people, to be their protectors and that kind of thing. So it's not an issue of having to call up and you set up an appointment, you have to pay a consultation fee, or you can even call me if you know somebody that has a legal issue, and I can say, hey, Kent, whoever the person is that specializes in that, can you talk to Joe Blow about this legal issue? And if they don't need our services, they'll say, you can go this direction. You don't need our services. Yesterday, as an example, I don't know whether or not it's something that we need to help with on a residential lease or a commercial lease thing. It may be an easy deal. Maybe talking to a broker instead is the better alternative or something like that. So we also do corporate formations. So, and they have a flat rate for those, which is exceptional. I've never seen anything like it where they will do it's $1,000 plus the expenses for the Secretary of State's filing fees. So you get it filed, get your consensus in lieu of minute meetings, get your company agreement. I mean, there are certain circumstances that require a lot of additional work and that kind of thing that would go over and above that. And we talk to the clients about that if it's a big, legal issue or there's some unusual issues in connection with that. But a lot of us know a lot of people are trying to go out into business on their own, and they don't know what to do or what the best entity is to form for them, or how to address their tax issues, and who the heck is a public comptroller, and why are they sending this stuff, and what do I got to do with this? The reason why those corporate formations are done at such an inexpensive cost is, again, we like the long-term thing. We'd like to help with their commercial transactions that they may be entering into, or a contract dispute they might get into, or anything like that. I also wanted to tell you guys that recently we've had some serious accolades at Hanson Report. We just made, this may seem like a lot, the Inc. 5000 is a thing for the 5,000 fast growing companies or whatever, and we made 1,594 on that list. We made the top, this is just in this month alone, we made the top 100 fastest growing businesses in Houston. And I think we don't get to know our place, except I believe that we're in the top 50. One of our criminal lawyer, Charlie Davidson, people get in trouble even if they don't need to, you're right. Or they get in trouble for something they didn't do, right? Charlie Davidson just made best lawyer in America, one of the best lawyers in America in white collar criminal cases. We also made two of our attorneys made super lawyers, and I made Texas Rising Star. So we have. I'm getting shut down here. Sorry about that. I'm getting my blue light going off or whatever over here in the right corner. I've brought some folders of brochures so that you can get some more information about the firm and the lawyers that are working there. The partners are board certified in their specialties, and their rate structure does not indicate that they are board certified in their specialties. And for banks and people that credit unions and insurance companies and stuff like that, we will work and negotiate lower rates that make sense for the long run, the big business. So I have those. I also have something that a lot of people in this room can help me. These are eyeglass cleaners so grab one, because I don't know about you guys, but I always need it for sunglasses and for regular stuff. And your cell phone, that's great, I hadn't even thought about that. I wanted to also thank the Network in Action, because I just got started a couple months ago, but the stuff that's been happening for me, I went to the Cooper Jam. If you haven't gone to the band jam, you are missing out.
It's awesome.
I met some great clients that are already on the books to do some stuff with me at that place. And I was there only 40 minutes because I had a function right before there. In 40 minutes, I walked away with a couple of different, I think it was 4 leads before I walked out of that thing. So it's an opportunity in a lifetime to go there. Plus, it's fun. I mean, it's fun.
I can tell you it's fun too.
Yeah, it was a great opportunity. And then Scott mentioned another thing that I thought might be helpful for everybody as well. I'm just learning this Network in Action thing. On those post-its thing, I guess they say what's on your mind or whatever. Another thought process that occurred to me is if somebody's reaching out to a company, like for instance myself, if I had reached out on NIA and said, Shell Federal Credit Union, I'm meeting with 2 people next week for Shell Federal Credit Union, he could have bounced back and said, I know somebody, I can put in a good word for you, or something like that. So maybe we could start using the posts, because maybe somebody knows somebody in that company already. They can make a phone call for you or do a connection. Scott sent an email yesterday when he heard about the credit unions to 2 people that he knows at credit unions, saying, and CC'd me on it and said, I want to introduce you to. So it's not a cold call, it becomes a warm call right now. So just a thought. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm really looking forward to either representing any of you.
Non-criminal, of course.
Non-criminal.
Charlie does that.
Yeah, Charlie does that. Or, and not to steal any thunder from Helen, but Helen brought me into this because she and I work together I just found out yesterday, I should have known this before, and I apologize for that. See, that they don't just do residential title. First Republic is Chip Hansen, Hansen Affords, the title company is the CEO of it. They don't just do residential title, they do commercial title work too. So keep us in mind in connection with that too. Real estate, that's the other area we have a great deal of specialty and expertise in. So business, real estate, banks, you know. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
I was just gonna add to that, on the real estate side, Kent Hansen, the senior name partner, he owns our title company. He's the CEO of our title company, and he's not just board certified, but he's triple board certified in the 3 areas of law that surround real estate. That's residential real estate law, commercial real estate law, and civil title law. And I think, 13 attorneys now, all in those different areas of the law that she was discussing, but that is really sets us apart from like every other title company out there because of his credentials. There's 90,000 attorneys in the state of Texas now, something like that. The number keeps growing. My boss, Kent's partner, Jerry Langley, always says 60,000, but I know that's more than that. My husband's an attorney too, and I went and looked it up. The last thing I Googled, it said 90,000. I'm like, wow. Out of those 90,000, only 5 have their triple board certifications in those 3 areas of the law. Not everybody has a triple board certification. There's a lot of lawyers that are board certified, but when they take the time and they do the number of cases that are required and the extra courses and testing and all of that to get that board certification, and they don't do it just once, but they do it 3 times, they know what they're doing. And in Harris County, he's the only one that has those 3 areas of the law board certified. So.
Thank you so much. Okay, Moose, introduce your guest for us.
I will. Thank you very much. So, Mike Mellon with Praetorian. They are, I'll just let you take the stage. So, Mike's in my group. I'm very excited to have him. And Network and Action Galleria, he and his wife have also joined us. And so I'll let Mike tell you who he is.
Thank you. Afternoon. My name is Mike Mellon. I'm one of the partners of Praetorian Protective Services Corporation. We're a full-service threat mitigation, risk assessment, and security services provider. So we do everything from security consulting, threat analysis, vulnerability assessments, executive, dignitary, and witness protection, as well as doing uniform security services. We do some investigations, but it's typically just corporate investigations. Let's imagine internal losses or something like that. We create a proprietary program that allows us to come in and put together a plan for any organization that will help them identify the potential risks and protect their assets from any potential losses. It'll be criminal or security incident related.
So you'll see Mike's company on our list on your app.